Okay, now I'm streaming on StreamYard. So now let me send you StreamYard. Actually, all you would have to do is go to my LinkedIn profile, so I could shoot you that.
Go to your LinkedIn profile right now.
Yeah, as it should. You should see me streaming live. Okay. Oh, I thought I okay. Let me send Colder Ice the link. Okay, so
Let me log on to LinkedIn real quick. Hold
on. All right.
Why you should be live or something? Is that what it is?
Yeah, you should see yeah, LinkedIn Live, and you're going to see a different look than what you're seeing in Zoom. And Colder Ice is about to join us.
Okay, I don't see. Hey, should I just go to your profile? Is that what I should do?
Yeah, just go to my profile, or I could just shoot you a link too if you want.
Oh, let me see if I can just find it with your profile real quick.
Why am I being recorded?
You're really well. It's a test. And by the way,
you have no right to use this recording.
By the way, you are streaming live.
To where?
Just it's a test.
Can I curse like really loud?
You can do whatever you want. It's all on a reflection on you. So hold on a second. So now I need to bring. So you're seeing me and Jeff and
another you. And 3 U's.
3 me.
That's too many.
I see the test. I went to your profile. I see the test.
So and what are you seeing there?
I see 3 shots. One looks like one with. Okay, that's where it's blinking. It's blinking on the. When you said about the blinking thing, you're going in it. You're going in and out on the LinkedIn feed. So I see you with a front view camera, a side view camera. It was blinking. I see me, and I see another window with an Amazon page.
All right. So now I'm gonna bring Mr. Colder Ice.
The bold one, the cold one.
What up, Colder Ice? What's up going on?
Well, we definitely ain't calling
you. Wow, you look different.
Yes, I do.
I cleaned up.
I cleaned up. I took y'all advice and said, you know what? It's probably best that I stop looking homeless.
That's right. Show her what she's missing.
There you go.
Okay. All right. Now, what do you see on StreamYard or my LinkedIn profile?
I see 2 camera angles, one front view, one side view, me, and then the Amazon page. I see John now.
Okay, that's John now. That is some serious latency. Because I changed that at least 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, you
cut it. Well, yeah, I mean 10 to 15. I mean,
you got a real big latency there.
That's not big.
It's big if you're not used to having any latency. But it's cool. All right. So what I'm doing is, so you guys logged into Zoom, but I had this thing called Zoom ISO, and it's letting me take everything that comes, all the video, all the people participating in the Zoom call. I can now separate out their video feeds, one at a time. And then there's this little piece of hardware that basically allows me to funnel that single video of each participant up to 4 people and make them its own separate video feed, and then feed that into my ATEM Mini as a single video input. So I have basically a single video input for JB, a single video input for the cold one, the bold one, the old one, and and then that other one you're seeing, that's my laptop feed, and then me. So now, like in StreamYard, you really don't have much. You can't really do anything to change the view. You just have to go with their default stuff. So now, because you're each coming in as an individual video feed, now I can do all sorts of, this is just I'm just doing this is a app called Mix Effect Pro. So it allows you to has all these default settings for looks, but you can even make your own custom looks. But look how quick and easy you're able to do this stuff, and it makes it look much different than the
Look
same.
where?
All right, so you're looking at me in Zoom. You want to look at me in on my LinkedIn profile.
Is this also on does the same thing on YouTube?
Yeah,
Does it
so
do
right
YouTube?
now anything I'm streaming to LinkedIn Live and Facebook and YouTube is going to look exactly the same. So Zoom, you guys enter through Zoom, but I'm taking your video feeds out of Zoom, throwing it to the ATEM, and then streaming it back out with the ability to have much more control over the look and feel.
Mm-hmm.
So this is this latency is a little bit of a challenge, but traditionally you would just use Zoom to log in basically, and then we would look at what's going on at on the LinkedIn stuff.
So question though, so StreamYard is okay. So I'm assuming that StreamYard then just does
StreamYard is just a mechanism to stream
to these different locations.
Yeah, basically
okay,
that's it.
So you all usually StreamYard do is to go to YouTube and to other types of stream locations, correct?
Exactly.
All right, so that's only the middle part. So now with this, I guess software / hardware, are you doing this with?
It's a combination of. So what I tell you, it's actually kind of a challenge. There's the Zoom ISO is a software or a service.
Mm-hmm.
There's this thing called the DeckLink Duo, which is a piece of hardware that allows me to map the Zoom feeds coming out to the ATEM Mini.
Damn.
So that's a piece. Yeah, I mean,
that sounds like an engineering type of situation that you got to know what you're doing.
You definitely got to know what you're doing because it takes some effort getting this going. But once you're able to kind of set it up and get it going, it's actually kind of cool because I mean I'm just playing around because I'm just using the default settings that they have for this these custom looks. You can, for example, I can take one of these custom looks and then I can change it up. So if I wanted to do something like this guy, this kind of look, if I wanted to, I can actually shrink down my box. Let's see, box one. If I can do this, oh, that's moving it. This is shrinking it and then moving it. And if I wanted to make box 3 bigger, then I can do this. And then I could shrink that over.
So does this thing also allow you to do like lower third graphics and all kinds of things that go on?
Oh yeah. So
production?
Yeah. So you can set up macros, and then those macros basically allow you to push a button. I'm going to go back to the main look. There you go.
Is this doing this on your iPad as well? Is that what you're?
I'm using my iPad because there's an iPad app that allows you to do all this stuff. So that's what makes it easy. You can just touch screen.
The iPad app has the actual software / ability to do all of these different types of looks.
Yeah, the iPad app is called Mix Effect Pro. It works with your ATEM Mini hardware.
So they work in conjunction. You couldn't just do it with the iPad.
You got to have the ATEM Mini software. I mean, you have to have the ATEM Mini device because that's where all the video inputs are physically being plugged into. And then with all, and then you're able to use this app to control the device without touching it.
It shouldn't be this hard, man.
It's not that
different.
I know.
It's not that hard.
It's requiring a lot of different things.
Well, let's put it like this. you don't have to use this stuff. You can do
Yeah.
everything manually, and you would kill yourself trying to do that in real time.
Oh,
But
no,
if
no,
you,
I don't doubt that. I'm just saying, wow, look of all of what it took to get you to this point.
yeah,
The
I
two
mean,
different,
and this
two
is
different, what you got? How many different software? Two different softwares.
well,
Then you have,
the core, the foundation of it is Zoom
uh-huh,
and the ATEM Mini. Now, the ATEM Mini is not just software; that's hardware,
right.
but it has a
You're
soft
plugging everything. You're plugging everything that's a video input into this device.
into the ATEM Mini. Yeah, I got up to 8
Yeah.
video inputs. So
Yeah,
right now,
oh, eight inputs. Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
you could have up to 8
Up to.
inputs. Up to right now, for you and Colder Ice, there's one input each to get your Zoom video feed into the ATEM.
So it
Then
splits up anybody who's on the Zoom into any of these sections, correct?
you can. There's 2 levels of this Zoom ISO. There's the light, which is what I have. I get the for free and up until October because I bought it before it became a subscription. So
Right.
Zoom ISO got bought by Zoom, and then once they got bought by Zoom, it was early 2022. They changed it into a subscription offering. But because I bought it outright, they gave us a year of free use. Or if you wanted to use the professional license, you got a couple of months before you had to pay. I think it's $45 a month for the professional, something like that. But anyway, so Zoom ISO is what allows Zoom to break up each participant in a Zoom call into an own video feed. Then
All right. So you're talking the cost of StreamYard, Zoom ISO. You got the hardware, which costs you what?
a lot.
You
You can. It depends. You can go to Black Magic. I think it's blackmagicdesign.com. There's a ton of different mini devices. I think
Blackmagic.
Yeah, Black Magic Design or something like that .com. I don't know.
Okay. And this is where the hardware came from.
Yeah, and actually, Colder Ice has the base model, the very first one that came out.
Oh, new DaVinci. Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah, I got DaVinci too. But
it's all for your iPad.
Yeah. So the base model allows you to have 4 inputs.
I see it.
I have 8 inputs, and then there's some that go up to like 30 or 40 inputs, some crazy number like that. But anyway, so that's what I'm using to take the Zoom video feeds and make them individual inputs into the ATEM.
Wow, this is straight up engineer type stuff. It's like
this is how they're doing all this stuff, this video production stuff online.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I mean, I'm no doubt. I'm impressed. I'm just like, wow, this is basically how these productions do it.
So I have a camera, my camera using an input channel on the ATEM. Your Zoom video feed is an input. Colder Ice's video feed is an input. When you see my web page, that's actually my laptop. Its video being fed in, so it's taking up a channel. So that's what, 4 channels? Yeah, that's the 4 channels you're seeing. I could have I have a video playback thing that I could pull in. So, but you have up to 8 channels of video that you can actually bring into this. You couldn't really do. I couldn't do anything with this stuff just using StreamYard on its own.
Right.
Because I'm not able to take your video out of StreamYard. At least with Zoom, I'm able to take your video feed out of Zoom and put it into my ATEM, and that's why I'm able to do this. This stuff. I couldn't do any of this stuff
with just the one program. I got you.
Right. Mm-hmm. So in order for me to have more control, and now I'm able to do this, now I can really start thinking about ways to really make things look much. I'm trying to look as different as possible from the baseline Zoom or StreamYard experience. So now that I'm able to pull your video out, and I with my Zoom Lite account, I think I can do up to I can export 4 video feeds out of Zoom. So that's literally 4 people because I'm not using I'm not pulling out my video from Zoom. I have my own camera attached to my ATEM, so I don't have to use one of my 4 inputs, that way. So I can literally take 4 people, unique people out of Zoom, make them each an input into my ATEM, and now I have more control over how the video of the whole thing looks. Now I can do lower thirds and fly them in and with the click of a button or click a button, hit a macro, and it does something, brings up an image or something. So yeah.
So you have literally become your own engineer when it comes to all of this.
No, it's not an engineer, it's a producer.
It's actually
Well,
both.
It's a combination of both based on, I agree, because you're figuring that producers can direct each shot, but somebody's got to press the button. So usually that's an engineer, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
no.
It's not an engineer. I don't know what you call it.
I know it's not an engineer, but it's something.
Mm-hmm. No, it's impressive. I mean, I've seen a couple of different productions.
Back in the day, you needed a whole control room to do this.
You've literally created your own altogether studio / production / engineering, the whole nine, all in this one thing.
Oh, you should, if you want to see people who do this like in their sleep. There's some folks on YouTube. I can shoot you links if you're interested. And it looks like there's this one thing. It's called Office Hours Global. I think that's the name of the YouTube channel. They've been using Zoom ISO like at its very beginning. You look at them, okay, it looks like a damn TV show.
So it used to be a separate company, then Zoom bought them, correct?
Zoom ISO was the software that this company, I think it's called Liminal Entertainment. That's the company that made it. Zoom must have saw this and bought them early last year. But they seem to be still operating as their own little entity within Zoom, but they have access to the Zoom API. So
gotcha.
I bought Zoom ISO release 1. They put out Zoom ISO 2 once they were part of Zoom, and you can tell the difference. The platforms work much better together, and that is so that's what I have access to. I think I get this free until October of this year. So nice. I wanted to see how, play with it, get it, see how difficult it is to get going. And I mean, you're right. It ain't easy. And you got to spend some money. I mean, for each one of those, each feed I'm pulling out of Zoom to put it in ATEM, I have to have a box. It's a little SDI to HDMI converter box because you're pulling the video out via SDI, and my ATEM Mini is an HDMI thing. So, and those little converters, I can't show you because I'm using them.
I see. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, those suckers are like $100 and some odd bucks each. Yeah.
Yes.
So.
Your full setup is something based on doing all of this stuff. But hey, like you said, rather than going with a full scale production company, you're still coming out in the, even in the wash.
Once I really get used to this, it'll be really cool. Because like
the only thing is you really can't, if you're going to do this, you really can't be your own production / engineer. If you're the content, or you're the
producer,
you know what I'm saying? All of that.
Well, there's a way now that you can have somebody actually do it for you,
right? Because you're the talent. I mean,
well, whatever.
It's like, I'm just saying.
Most people that do a show aren't going to want to do this stuff. I mean, that's obvious. I'm just really interested in seeing how it all works and being able to do stuff on my own. Like eventually I would like to, we do Pass the Mic. We'll do it through this and be able to do some really cool integrations with some of this stuff, as opposed to just being stuck with what StreamYard gives you, you know, which is very,
Right.
it's very easy, but it's very limited.
Yeah, I got you. Until StreamYard decides to figure something out and have a piece.
They better
that
work
can
fast because
do it well.
Yeah, they gotta work fast.
they better work fast because this stuff is hot, man. I mean, you know,
No doubt. No doubt.
but it's really
I mean, it looks good.
it's promising.
good.
Yeah, it's promising because once everything started working all right, which is kind of interesting. You know, I haven't seen any flickers or nothing or any of that stuff.
Well, I mean,
But it's cool. Yeah, but
set
it does take. I'm using my Mac Mini, you know, to run all the server stuff. I got, you know, my laptop is an input. I got my iPad running the Mix Effect Pro software that lets me do all this switching stuff in real time. You know, and I could have another camera set up. I just didn't do it. But yeah, you can do a lot. It's almost sort of like what, you know, John and I were talking about yesterday. If you use this stuff to try to do more creative things as opposed to just trying to use this stuff just to get away from doing something, you could really do some cool stuff.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So.
Hey, speaking of yesterday, the other day, whatever, are you still uploading those videos
It should be there. It should be at
on YouTube? It'll be
yeah.
on YouTube?
Yeah, it should be there.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, well, this is cool. Thanks. Because I didn't know if this was gonna work or not.
It don't work.
John, where
So
exactly, John, where are you? Are you at you're
I
not
know.
oh, so you got a backdrop now, because normally you see
I
that.
just got a black screen behind me.
Okay.
I need to change. I want to get a new one. I need a new one. I don't know what I want to put on it yet. So I've been putting.
When you getting a new camera? That's what I want to know.
There's nothing wrong with my camera, bro.
Oh man, please.
Did you looked at it the other day? It looked great. I figured it out. My problem is I don't have a light.
Well, first of all, you got your
Yeah,
lighting.
When I put the light, when I put the
Lighting.
light on, it changes. It goes
does,
to
but
headlight.
even your lighting, you got too much light in front of you.
Yeah, I don't really care. Here's the thing, bro. Seriously, when you come into the room with all of this,
Oh,
it doesn't
okay.
matter.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's only but so much you can do. You're right.
That's true. I mean, it's hard to get perfection on top of perfection.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Somebody been hanging out with Donald Trump or something.
Oh,
The
no.
delusion,
no.
the delusion is
Okay.
real.
There is no delusion here, bro. None. You know? You're stupid.
Oh wow! I have thanks to Sarjeep, Amani, and Tina, and Martin. They actually
Just jumped in to see what's going on.
yeah, that is cool. Looks good.
They're following you on LinkedIn. They saw you, huh?
What are you testing? Well, hopefully he knows. Tina, watching test. If you need, yes, I'll ask you for feedback. Yeah.
Yeah, I want feedback on this beauty. Let me know.
Wow. Dang,
Let me know.
thing is
Here, let me
really-
turn on the light.
Man, that thing is really latency, man. It's showing something on LinkedIn now that we talked about dang near 5.
Oh yeah, LinkedIn is really late.
Is it
Oh my
is the
God.
latency on LinkedIn worse than like on YouTube or Facebook?
Oh, it's hella far late. Goodness gracious.
Really?
I was doing this right here. It just got to it just a few seconds ago.
Wow, that's not good.
Yeah, so it's way
I mean,
behind.
what does it matter though?
Mhm.
Well, it really doesn't because
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Well, your people that are on LinkedIn right now, they're not going to hear you from what you said before just now. They're going to have to wait for it. So
well
Yeah.
the thing that
All right, remember when I turned on the light and said, "Give me the feedback"? It just came through.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
how long.
Seriously.
That's how long it was.
But
Yeah.
so what'll be the challenge then would be we're all in real time.
Conversation.
We're all talking in real time. We're good. When people start responding to something we
Chatting.
said, it'll be like we'll already be on to something else. You know?
Possibly.
exactly.
No, but as long as you know it, you can make
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we won't know it for 30 seconds later, and we'll be into something else.
Hold on.
But
so
if you know it's 30 seconds behind, then you just.
It's way more than 30 seconds.
Is
It's
it?
way more
Yeah.
than 30 seconds. Yeah. Hold on, let me see what's on YouTube for Brent. Is it streaming to
Yeah.
which channel? Which YouTube channel?
Mine. It's
Brent Leary?
youtube.com/@Brent Leary.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah,
I
something.
want
like
to see
that.
how much. Okay, so you got a live. I'm clicking on that right now, and let's see.
All right, yeah, you timing
Let's
yourself.
see. It's about. I just did the wave. It's about
That's
5
like
seconds.
5 seconds. That's way better than apparently.
like-
yeah.
Yeah, it's way better because his goodness, LinkedIn is so far behind right now.
Well, let's face it, LinkedIn wasn't meant to be a video platform, so they're struggling, I think, with this stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So basically, you want everybody to watch on YouTube, and when you're doing this,
You do.
if you do it,
it's so
yeah,
late.
okay.
It's so late that you'd have to keep track of both chats if you did it on the other side because they wouldn't.
See, I'm wondering, well, there's a lot of other live streamers that might
Like
Actually-
maybe Restream. I could do a test on Restream. I think I have mine.
just to see, but I'm guessing that the API is what's causing the latency.
That's
just
on
a
LinkedIn
guess.
though, because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anything on your side can be changed to make it faster.
what about on Facebook?
guess.
Could you go to my Facebook page and see?
Facebook.
That should be closer to. I would think it would be closer to YouTube than LinkedIn in terms of latency.
Is it your first personal Facebook?
Yeah.
I'm looking at these hotels, man. I tell you, there's two things hotels do that irritate me. They have nice lobbies, nice pools, but then you go to the room and it's just a regular room. You know?
I don't see any live for you on Facebook.
Oh no, I thought it should be because it's
Okay, there it is. There it
Yeah.
is. It wasn't on the first one. You have something else that was.
Oh, I have something
Featured.
pinned at the top. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's go ahead and open that up.
By the way, Jeff, are you in the dark?
Let's see.
It's pretty dark.
I don't have I normally have my lighting on, but my son, since we're packing up, trying to, get everything together, all that's been put away.
Right.
So, yeah, I could, well, wait a minute, I have my light still works. Hold on.
This is cool. I'm glad to see some results, man. I mean, because
Results.
yeah, I'll work the kinks out, but it's good.
Got a little better?
Yeah, a little better. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah,
Is it
looks
better?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah, because normally I have the lighting that's in front of me. I have I usually have check, but since we're packing everything up, we're trying to put as much of stuff together that we don't need to have out on a regular. But yeah, the Facebook is now, well, on my side, it stopped. It's no longer, hold on, let me refresh. It paused.
Oh, really?
Yeah, let me try it again. I just refreshed and now it's there. And let's see. Let's go with the latency. That's about 10 seconds. It's behind YouTube. YouTube is the better.
That makes sense.
Mhm.
All right.
So
it's good
that
enough.
one is, but it's still there. It's better than
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn.
Everything seems to be better than LinkedIn,
It's definitely better than
which
LinkedIn.
is bad because that's where most of my audience is. Well, the folks who typically watch.
Well, you could always, once you're in on it, you can probably just do a lower third or something in the chat saying, hey, you having problems here, just come over to YouTube. Boom, they're there. Most of them will be on there. Tell them if you want any comments, do it on YouTube because it's probably your best bet.
Cool. Yeah, once I get all the kinks worked out, maybe we do a pass the mic and see how it works with that.
Mhm. 'Cause but you're not trying to bring anybody into like on this environment except for who you have as your guest, right? You're not trying to like pick somebody out, bring them in, or no?
I mean, you could, because you would just give them the Zoom link, and then that,
Okay.
just like you guys came in through Zoom. So that,
Everything goes through Zoom.
yeah. But see, it would be tough because once somebody comes into the Zoom, then you have to pull their video. You have to connect their video to an output link.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, so right now you only have 4. That's all you have.
Well, actually, I only have
available
2.
to you.
Notice you 2. The me is coming from the camera I have directly connected to my ATEM, and then my video, the web page is coming from my laptop video.
Oh, I see. Because you only have on LinkedIn, there's only one angle, and on Zoom there's two camera angles. So you can only have choice of one for yourself.
So I chose
the other
you two. I chose your video feed and John's video feed to pull out and put into the ATEM. I don't need to pull mine from Zoom, because then that would take one of my 4 that I can pull out. So I just have a camera connected right to the ATEM.
The 4th is that one, I guess, feed that has the actual the Amazon. That's your 4th?
Nope, that's not coming in through Zoom. That's just coming from my laptop directly into the ATEM.
Right, but you're able to put that out. That's the thing I'm saying. That's the 4th one.
Yeah.
So you have 4 altogether.
That's 4 right now, 4 video feeds, 2 coming from Zoom, which is you and John. My camera is directly connected to ATEM, and my computer is directly connected to the ATEM, all coming in different channels.
Right.
Yeah. And I still have 4 others that I could pull in if I wanted.
So you could put 8 on the screen at any one time?
Technically speaking, because I have a second ATEM, I could connect that ATEM to this. So I have one that has 4. I could use one of the 8 over here connected to that one, and then I get the 4 from there. So I would go from 8 to 11 effectively.
So you have 2 hardware devices.
Yeah, I got. This is the little one.
The little one. Wow. Okay.
That's the one John has. Yeah, John has this one.
That's the little one?
Yeah. And see, it has 4 inputs.
That's teeny.
Move it in front of you. Your camera in front.
I'm looking at the wrong one.
Yeah. And turn it up. Let me see the
the front.
The front end. Yeah. That right there is the little one.
Yeah. Oh, the big one is almost twice this size. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. So you got
everything that's on those buttons can be programmed for one particular type of angle.
So you see where it says 1, 2, 3, 4?
Yeah.
Those are the video inputs.
Mm.
So if I had a camera 1, I would just push this. Camera 2, I want to go to that.
Move it up a little bit. I can't see. Right there. Okay. Those are 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got you.
And they come in through here. Each of those
camera angles.
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah. So the big one I have has 8 inputs across the back.
As opposed to 4.
Right.
Okay. So you can have 12 altogether.
11, because if you would have to take the output from this guy, from the little guy, and connect it to one of the inputs to the big guy. So you're taking up one of the 8 inputs, but you get 4, giving up 1. So you get a net of 3 additional inputs.
Wow.
So 11.
Okay.
Yeah. But right now, I'm not even worried about that. I'm just trying to work with what this one does on its own.
So I guess you bought the smaller one first, and then you went big boy.
Yep. And Monique bought, actually, these guys were smart. These Blackmagic guys. The one that John had, that came out at the end of 2020.
Is that the one you just put up? That's that one. He has that one.
Mine. So John has the first model. The difference between what John has and what this one is this one. I don't know if you can see, has this where you could actually connect it directly into your network, and you could literally stream right from this guy.
Okay. So John doesn't have that. John didn't have that capability.
Nah, these guys were smart. They
so
saw.
John got gypped. John got gypped.
Not really, because didn't Paul give that to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got it for free. Paul gave it to him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know, if there you go. That's even.
Plus,
better.
I mean,
if you got that,
I don't even have cords anymore.
So within a span of
that would be hard.
Within a span of like a year and a half, when the pandemic hit, these guys went into overdrive. They came out with that. Then they came out the one that you saw here. I think that's called the ATEM Mini Pro. Then they came out with the ATEM Mini ISO, which is the ability to record each of those individual video channels in addition to the program, which is really cool. And then they came out with the one I got, the Extreme ISO, where it has 8 inputs. And now they got this other stuff that you like 10, 20, and 40.
Wow. Okay.
But that's because everybody wants to do all this stuff, man. It's No.
I would agree. The more that you have your ability to do these types of things yourself, it's amazing.
Yeah.
It's only going to get better from here.
It's getting easier because even StreamYard now allows you to do the isolated video recording. So, and instead of just recording the whole thing as one program, StreamYard gives you the option to actually now start recording the individual video feeds.
Right, locally.
Which is really cool.
So much better than the stream because it's
because if you got bandwidth issues,
someone's internet connection could be all jacked up. So that's just much better.
Yeah, but it also allows you to do, now you have the feeds split out. You can do a lot of more interesting stuff with that because now you can just take the individual's feed, because sometimes you're talking all over each other.
Yeah.
Because everything is recorded separately. Now you can get a nice, clean, somebody talking without being interrupted and cut off and all that, which is nice.
Because you cut me off. Oh,
no, that's necessary, but I'm trying to save the people. So
the people, it's for the people. It's for the people.
I'm doing it all for the people.
All for the people.
I'm a man of the people.
Wow, that you are.
The people like the coaches of the world. I'm a man for the coaches.
Okay.
Well, it's
whatever.
Pretty good. It has all of the things that you would want to use it for.
You know what? I'm gonna become a video production coach.
Oh, you can definitely do it. You can definitely do it. You should. You just your demonstration.
What I wrote down the other day.
What?
If you spend one day studying any topic in depth, you can be somebody's help.
That's true.
That is true.
One day studying it before you do it, you mean?
No, one day you study any topic, research it for one day, and you can help somebody.
Oh yes, absolutely. I've done that a couple of times.
Yeah, that's the key.
Yep. It's just a matter of you having just a little bit more knowledge than the next person. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, the easiest way to teach a book is be one chapter ahead.
There you go. So you got these colder icisms.
Ooh, colder icisms.
That's old school. I used to do that on Twitter. Way back in the day.
The midnight beta.
They were just icisms.
The
icisms.
Yeah, I used to do icisms back then.
Icisms. Yep.
I wonder if that's still out there somewhere. Twitter just keeps everything at one point.
Probably is.
It won't go away either.
Once it's out there, it's out there.
It will at some point.
Nah, man. They cancel too many people for it to go away now.
You think? There's nobody there to erase it.
Man, they never gonna be. Especially with Wayback Machine, you're gonna have everything, bro.
Yeah. So Jeff, I mean, I agree with you on your excitement for what you're doing with YouTube, though. I think there's a real opportunity for that.
Well,
Definitely.
there's
Me
quite a
too.
bit, man. I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to just being
I
able
think
to have
This time next
more.
year, we'll be talking about YouTube like they talk about TikTok.
That's why you know
Well,
that's why Google is the one big FANG member. I think is in the best position because of this, because of YouTube. Really, the way that they're able to take what they built on YouTube and transform it to compete with TikTok in such a way that I don't see anybody else being able to do that.
the short program is coming on in next month, so when that goes live, you're gonna see a lot more stuff, man. It's gonna be amazing, unreal.
Plus, think about all the stuff that's going on with TikTok, with federal regulation and people saying they don't want to
TikTok
use
is very, very strict. It's so much more strict than anybody's platform. You can get kicked off of TikTok for saying some of the most rudimentary things. So I don't get it why they've got tons of people wanting to be there, but you can't say you say the wrong thing, they lock you out. It's kind of interesting how they have it that conservative. So
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to whenever you're able to get us the proposal, man. Seriously, we're looking forward to it.
Man, I am too, bro, because there's so much information that I'm now compiling, and there's so many things that I feel as though I can be capable of doing, man. It's great. Just to have that ability.
Don't procrastinate.
Man, I wish I could, but I tell you, bro, my new boss, she is like,
we're public, by the way, just to let you know.
Oh, that's right.
We're
That's
still
right.
public.
Let's
She's a bitch.
You are doggone right, man. Thank you so much for that, because she is anyway.
I will be deleting this video from.
Yeah. How about you take this off of LinkedIn and YouTube and all that stuff?
Yes. My test is all right. I'm good.
You don't know who I am. You don't know who I am. And right
Joe,
now, it's like,
JB
okay.
stands for Joe Blow, by the way.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm totally anonymous to anything. Anywho.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyway, the YouTube stuff is cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Now, the other thing that I guess is, they're going to have a lot more changes that they just came up with this new short program, and I'm hopeful that they're going to be more advantageous than not.
What do you mean? What kind of changes?
Well, musically, and content wise, they're going to allow a lot of things on the short program that they won't, or they will not, or have allowed on the longer format program, especially when it comes to music. So the music part of it, normally you could get taken down for the music side. Now they're trying to do a co-deal with music artists and give them a piece of the pie, kind of similar to like what Spotify has done, where instead of like trying to track everybody and knock them out with what you're doing with their music, they're going to give whichever music that you choose within their catalog, they're going to give part of the money to the music creator. And that's, instead of you getting just flagged for any kind of music you do, they're going to try and bring them in and just pay them.
No, that makes sense.
Which is
That's
great.
what Instagram did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But remember, before you couldn't use anybody's music. You get flagged, struck for the whole nine. And even on
TikTok. I mean, that's TikTok. People are having hits on TikTok.
Yes.
Never gets to the radio or an outlet other than TikTok.
But the long format is still not able to do the music the same way that the short does. They're allowing just a certain amount of leeway with the short, because the short is only 1 minute. So as a result, you're not really, grabbing the whole song. So that's why they've opened it up and said, hey, creators, now you can make a little money with just, I don't know how many seconds of your song being played on a YouTube short. We'll split the proceeds with you. Allow us to do this, and I think that's a smart move on what YouTube is now doing. They're gonna be the next Spotify or the original. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because now artists gonna say, "Hey, please use my music because I will get paid from YouTube now."
That's smart. I mean, probably should have been doing that all along, but
Yeah, but they never had a vehicle like the short program that they're using right now. It was always TikTok. Everybody stole from TikTok, you know what I'm saying? But now they're going to make more money, especially because they got their hands on it, man. Come on. And now, you know, when it comes to all the search they can do, combined with that, you're gonna have a whole bunch more of opportunity. The only thing that is they're gonna make the cut lower for the short program. The long program is 55% cut. The short program is 45. They're giving the other 10 to the artist. A pool of what they would give to the artist.
Hey, that's like, you know, free money to the artist. So why not?
It is. It is. So now they're going to encourage people to do it on TikTok Shorts. That is.
Yeah.
But that short program is going so big, multi-trillions that are going to happen after February.
All right, Jeff. So
1st.
I want to do a few good minutes with you whenever that goes live, because I think this is great stuff, and you know it.
Yeah, it has an opportunity for a lot more people to establish a really good living based on just doing that. So
yeah,
there you go. YouTube does it again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Google does it again.
Yeah. So when are they going to be putting all this stuff out?
It's
This
March.
year.
It's now. It's actually next month, February 1st.
All right,
February
let's do a LinkedIn Live, a few good minutes on that when it goes out, because this is great. I mean, this is really interesting stuff, and more people should know about it.
Shoot, I didn't know about it 3 months ago.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to tell nobody that. But
no, like you said, it's knowledge, the same type of knowledge that people don't have.
Yeah.
One chapter ahead, so it's a combination.
Yeah, but I mean, and you've got a track record because what you've done with Comedy Divas. I mean, you know.
Now that right there is, like I said, man, is a combination of being, you know, how you look for an opportunity, but you have to be ready for it. That right there is a combination of that, because I wouldn't give up you know what I mean. I wasn't giving up the Comedy Divas. I put too much into it 10 years ago, man, to just give it up entirely. I figured there's got to be something to be done with it. But you know, just keeping at it, man. Not I'm a hoard everything that I can. Anyway, I can make something. I still got stuff. You know, we got domain names. I still can't give up, man.
Wow.
still can't give them up. I don't know, man. That's, you know, hoarding domains is still part of my whole repertoire, man. I got as many as you, but
I don't have that many. I don't know.
I have that many.
You still have?
Okay, well, the both of y'all.
I'm still sitting on a couple of 200-300.
What?
There you go.
You got to be
There
kidding
you go. There
You're
you
spending
go.
that much money a year on domain names?
And I'm not close. I'm not even close. You know what I'm saying? Goodness gracious.
That's a lot of money.
I've cut down a great deal, man. I remember at one point, I think I had at least, I was borderline like 70 of them at one point. Yeah, man.
Probably have about 9. I don't know.
No, I broke mine down to
Every time I got an idea, I buy one. As if, right?
That's like once every year, right?
Oh, and Google's made it so good that you can buy it through them and be anonymous, right? As soon as
that's the only reason why I buy them.
Yeah, you buy them.
That's the only place I buy now.
Yeah, now Google's, you know, you got to give it to them, man. They can get into every little thing, and you really don't know how much they make an effect on it. You can get it private through them, and they don't up the amount on the re-up. The re-up is the same price.
It's like as soon as I buy a domain on GoDaddy, I get phone calls.
There you go.
You know,
Really?
I never, yeah, as soon as you
Yeah.
do it, that's when you get junked
Because GoDaddy sells your
Junk call.
information. GoDaddy
immediately.
sells it like crap. I will never buy another domain anywhere else but GoDaddy.
I refuse to buy domains on GoDaddy.
Yep.
I get
So-
junk mail talking about, somebody just said something the other day, you know, John come bringing it in here talking about, oh, you better update your
Yep.
domain. It's $149. I'm like, that is junk mail, man.
But if people
$149.
people fall for it every day, man.
They do,
every
evidently,
day.
or they wouldn't keep
Every
sending it
doggone
out.
day. Absolutely, that mail still has an effect, man. Sucker born
Ridiculous.
every minute. So, but yeah, Google's done it, man. Yeah, I'm surprised that that most of the people who don't know about it, that Google has domains, and so you know they don't advertise it. There's no.
No, I know. I don't know why they don't let more people know.
To them, it's a lost leader. I think it's
Yeah.
a combination.
Exactly. They don't make their money off of that. They make, you know,
Mm-mm.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
but
was
they
thinking,
upsell, you know, they upsell the Google tools.
well,
So,
Yes, they do. Yes,
they
they
should,
do.
you know.
but I was
The
thinking,
desktop. They do it. They combine it so that they say, okay, if you have something already in our environment, we can connect it with
Right.
your domain. So yeah, it works out for them. It's a lost leader, and it makes sense.
but I was thinking the other day, you know, 4 or 5 years ago, I think I was only paying Google, what, about $5 a month for using for using whatever the stuff.
Uh,
Now I got YouTube Premium because I can't stand the commercials.
Commercials.
So I'm paying that. I got YouTube TV, which is another $65 a month because because it's a better selection.
Cut the cable.
Yeah, so I cut the cable years ago, but I went to DirecTV because AT&T gave you a deal on it. I think I got it for $10 a month. It went from $10 to like $75 in the span of a year and a half. I was like, forget all that. So I went to YouTube. So YouTube would, everybody still thinks it was search, but damn it, if I'm not spending close to $100 a month on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You have a Google device in your home too?
Nah, I draw the line at that stuff.
yes, I'm all Google.
You still have Alexa? You still have Alexa?
No, I turned her off. I was like,
Okay.
bye.
Mm-hmm.
I turned her off. She does not have any domain in this home.
Well,
Although I might get a Ring doorbell now.
there you go.
Or,
They got
I don't think I'm gonna get
they got a battery powered one now.
Nah, I'm gonna get whatever the one that would work with, like with Google. I'm sure there's one that works with Google. So
Oh
I'll get
no!
that.
All no. The version of their door is, yes. I have one myself. I just couldn't put it on my thing because
Yeah.
of the power issue. Now they made a new one that will allow you to do it via battery, similar to what Ring has. So now
I got speakers in every room.
okay.
All of our TVs are on it. The heat. I just got a thermostat. You
Yep.
know, so I'm like,
Yep.
I might as well get the doorbell now.
The doorbell.
It just went out.
Oh,
The
and
old school doorbell went out.
the doorbell is also the greatest thing. The greatest thing on their doorbell compared to this, it catches everything, as opposed to the Ring, which is something has to happen outside.
Shuts on and off.
Yes, it's motion detected, right? That's the
Uh-huh.
Ring. It will only catch stuff that if there's a motion, that's when it starts recording. The Google one is always recording.
Oh.
It doesn't stop. So you could keep it going and have it from the time. Remember all the situations that happened with my when I was at that other location, those shootings and all that other stuff that was happening. The only way I caught that stuff was because of the Google doorbell, and it caught everything. There was no stop. So as long as you have power and the Wi-Fi, it's unlimited recording.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, for cheaper than them. I think theirs is their Aware system, which is what records everything, goes directly to the cloud, and I think it's like $5 a month or something like that, or $10 a month, whatever it was. Is way cheaper.
Whatever, you know, John won't pay it.
I'm just I'm just saying.
He ain't paying that. He'll set up some other thing. Well, we got it right there. Record. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. No, I just seen this apartment I might rent for an Airbnb.
On your trip?
Yeah, and this thing, it's a 1-bedroom penthouse,
Oh boy.
right? But guess how much it is a night
Where is this now? Where?
in Manila?
Oh, probably what? $50?
68. You're a little
I
low.
was kidding. I was kidding.
Yeah, $68.
Oh my God.
And how big is this place?
Oh my God. Hey, you know what? I
Send,
could see
send the
it.
link in the
Oh,
chat. Don't
the
put it.
host disabled the participant screen sharing.
I did.
Why is your screen sharing not on?
That must
on
be
Zoom?
defaulted. Hold on a second.
Yeah, it defaults to not.
Because this
not
is
being.
like ridiculous.
Let's see.
And it's a
50
super host.
60 something bucks a month. Wow, Manila. Well, I mean, everything is cheap in that country.
I
though.
know, but this is crazy. If this is real, I haven't looked at any. Oh, it's got 290 reviews. Anyway, print them how to use this thing, man.
No.
All that stuff.
Well, I got like a couple of different instances of Zoom going, and one of them is the host, and one of them isn't.
Oh,
No, just go down, click on to share, and just click on all
hit share.
participants. All participants.
I'm on. Oh, I got to do this. Okay, hold on a second. Multiple participants can share.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
All right, that should do that.
Oh, there we go. All right, right. So this is what I've been doing while we're talking, just looking out some stuff, right? You see this, right?
Holy shit.
That's 68
Right.
bucks a day. A night?
Exactly, right?
What?
So I'm like, okay, and it's a penthouse. I'm like, okay, it's cool,
What?
but I need to see some more. Wait till you see the other photos.
I don't need to
Right.
see anything
More?
else.
Oh my
That-
God.
Look at the kitchen. Shit.
This
That
is
is-
68 bucks. What?
That's crazy.
This is the dining area
Oh my
on the
God.
edge of the kitchen. Then you saw the living room. Oh, I'm
What
definitely
floor?
staying there.
What floor is this?
It's the penthouse.
As in the top floor?
I mean, it's not top. I've seen there's other buildings higher.
Okay.
But I mean, hey, it's not bad.
Oh my God.
Not
That's the
bad.
view?
For 68
Wow.
bucks?
Oh my gosh. That's the location. What's it called?
Zell
Paso Center.
Yeah, I got a friend over there. I'm gonna have to run it by him first. But I mean, it
Wow.
looks.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
exactly what I want.
How long are you going to be there?
It might make me stay a little longer, but
Is this
3
is this-
nights. 3 nights.
Is this work or play?
Well, see, this is like, I said, I want to bring in my team and maybe, this will be kind of cool. I could cater something for them in this kind of environment. We can
Oh,
sit,
you're gonna have a meeting with you and your people.
yeah,
How many
Awesome.
people was there?
just 3 of us, but I got not an Airbnb, what do you call it? A WeWork type spot for us to do the work, but then maybe we can go over here and, have some drinks
Wow.
and some
Okay,
food.
so Brent, can we cut this feed from on LinkedIn?
Oh, yeah.
Please,
Hold on a second.
and YouTube and all of that, please, because